So we got a little behind the scenes action here at Electrify Expo. As you can see behind me, everyone's packing up, everyone's pretty much gone, but the lot is now open, which means we got the exclusive very first look at an e-bike that I have been saying on Instagram is like the Dark Knight of e-bikes. Like if Dark Knight had an e-bike, it'd be this right here. Let me flip the camera over. Take a look at this. This is the Vexcite e-bike. I'll be honest with you, I'm brain dead. I'm tired. In terms of the specific model, I cannot remember off the top of my head. I'll edit the caption or I'll edit on screen the specs and everything, but off the top of my head, after working at the expo for 2-3 days, if I can remember correctly, we're looking at 72 volts, 72 volt battery, 3,000 watt motor, a 240 Kelly controller pushing 120 amps. I'm no engineer, I'm no e-bike mechanic. Again, corrections I'll put on screen right now. Bear with me, I'm dead tired after working for 3 days at the expo. But look at this, tell me just while looking at it, this is not something that the Dark Knight would have. Like, name any other e-bike that the Dark Knight would be riding. We got D&M rear shocks right here. And if you notice, look at that purple colorway, but take a look at this. I hope I pressed the right button. Bang, bang. You can change the color, the theme of the bike. It is so good. There's actually a bigger model that's like more motorcycle-esque, targeted towards that sort of market. But because we're at the expo and because the Vexcite guys had a booth, unfortunately someone took a spill on it. I totally understand. I don't want to get them on camera and make the bike look bad by any means. So this one is in still good working order. Let me go ahead, take a look at the HUD right here. Half twist throttle, personal preference. I would either have gone a thumb throttle or a full twist. That's just me. Looks like we got the Gemma brakes, if I'm not mistaken. As for the braking power and stopping power, let me see if I can find the rotors. 203 millimeter discs on the rotors. From what I can tell, a very small sprocket. But let's be honest, guys, when a bike with this much power is pushing this much power, you're really not going to be pedaling. Maybe like the first 1 or 2, cranks off of a stop. But we're going to go ahead. Like I said, the lot is empty. I mean, other than a few, cleanup guys, forklifters, and just, straggler e-bike vendors. It's a relatively open lot, so hopefully I can open it up a bit, get a good initial impressions and reactions of trying this bad boy out. Again, they have a bigger model, but someone took a spill on it and it got pretty damaged. So I'm working with this one. I'm all good. They can fix it up, no problem, but I don't want to put them, under the bus by having a broken bike at the expo. Again, things happen, I get it, but anything I can do to help out a new bike brand and promote their products, I'll do it. And that's what I'm doing here today. So again, this is not a full-on review, okay? The way I do reviews is I like to take my time with the bike, a week or two minimum, to really get a feel for the bike, get my thoughts on it, find what's wrong with it. This right here is my initial impressions. I'm literally driving around a giant parking lot, okay? I might not be able to fully open it up. The battery might be drained after test riding it for people coming into the expo, okay? So again, I'm fortunate enough. Big thank you to the Vexcite guys for letting me be the first one to review it. We got Ira Stretto being second on the list as well, so be on the lookout for his video. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description down below. Kind of jealous. He got to review the Lyric Cycles Graffiti X bike before I could. But anyway, let me hop on the GoPro, get that POV action going, and let's test this thing. All right. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully the battery still has some power after people test riding it all day. But come on, Dark Knight e-bike. Okay. I don't know how else to phrase it. I don't know how else to word it. But let's throw on the GoPro. Okay. Let's go. All right. Got the GoPro on. Again, open parking lot. So if you guys are mad at me that I didn't open it up, go full speed all the way, I'll do my best to feel the most comfortable speed that I can go on this thing, but more of a POV look at it. We got a nice bright display right here. They've got the headlight on. It's street legal, so you got one turn signal there, the other one right there. Same thing for the rear. I believe it's integrated into the brake light. Got some street tires. D&M shocks, which I'm only familiar with because of P51. So this is a comfortable bike. It's got a horn right here. The custom color options. Again, I'm just repeating everything. Got a small crank arm, again, for a bike with this power. You're really not going to be pedaling too much. 3,000 watt motor, 72 volt battery, Kelly controller. I believe it's the Jaguar 220. I don't know. I'll put it on screen. I don't want to misinform you guys. I've been dead tired working at the expo, but when they said they want me to review this thing, I said perfect. I'll give my first thoughts, initial impressions. So let's try this out. What color should we pick? We got green, off. That's like a stealth mode. I actually like that. Oh, I mean,
that's not what it actually looks like.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said in the video, I'm already recording, so. Okay. Like I said in the video, this is a pre-production model. It was at the Electrify Expo for the past 2 days. These guys here were killing it. But of course, as a pre-production model, there's still some kinks. So before you guys flame me up in the comments about this, that, and the third, this is a pre-production model. The final version will and should have all of these things fixed. So just like my boy Backup Mike, how he reviews e-bikes, and literally his job is to break e-bikes and find the issues. You know, it's kind of like what I'm doing here. So I kind of was spamming the light button, and I guess I did something to it, but I think it's really cool. That's a very unique thing. But let's get the lights going, and we can ride before it gets too dark. And if it does get too dark, we got lights. So let's figure this out. That's a 72 volt battery and the Kelly controller in there as well, on top of, you know, cables that I don't know what color is what. So there we go.
Change it to your color.
I don't really have a color, so. All right, I'll do the green. I'll do the green. All right, all right, all right. All right, we fixed the lights.
Well, though, from Ireland, so.
All right, fine. Irish Strutter right here. All right, he'll get the green. I'll ride the blue. So Ronzo can keep the red one. He got to check this bike out. But okay. Let's sit on it. Kickstands up. Very plush suspension for sure. Reminds me very much. I mean, it's the same as the P51 suspension. It's pushed up to mode 3. Let's start on mode 1 so we can be safe on it. Check my surroundings. No forklifts are coming. And bang. Like I said, I am just going to be riding around the parking lot for a few minutes, getting a feel for it. I see a car coming. Just trying to be careful with it. When I get to a straightaway, I'll open it up for sure. It's got regen braking, actually. I was twisting the throttle right now to go. I let go, and it's slowing down. It's got regen braking. That is very nice. All e-bikes nowadays got to come with regen braking, okay? Full twist on the throttle on mode 1, 18 miles an hour. That is eco mode. Let's get out of this forklift's way. Another full twist crank on 72.4 volts, 19 miles an hour. Be careful of this car right here. I see him looking at it for sure. Let's open it up to mode 2 real quick. Mode 2, I think that might be something I'm more familiar with, so if I can get it going, maybe 30-ish miles an hour, maybe just under 30. Then again, the battery is worn down. We're at 73.4 volts, so I'm not expecting the full power of a fully charged up battery. So if my math is right, and I'm not very good at math, I should be able to hit roughly 30 miles an hour on this thing. But can we squeeze through here? No, there's stuff going on here. There's stuff blocking the way. I don't want to damage the bike. Like I said, they already got one bike down because someone was demo riding it. I don't want to, you know, throw this one to the ground either. Oh, that suspension is butter. That suspension is butter. I'm jumping on this thing. I'm about to hit that 10. I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. Again, I can't go full throttle because 1, the battery is worn down a bit. Number 2, there's cars and forklifts everywhere here. Let's get out of these forklifter crates, just ride around, explore the expo a bit, give you some behind the scenes. Let's turn around here. Cut through here. Let's give you guys a bit of a rundown. I mean, you guys have seen this in my video, but you enter through that gate back there. You got the EVs, I think the Hyundais, the Kias, the Toyotas, the Tesla, the Volvos, the Fiskars, the Cybertrucks, all that jazz going on right here. You make your way all the way down here. Make sure we're good. You got the Amazon recharge zone. I kind of wish I got some of their coffee that they were offering. I needed the caffeine today. We got the Kawasaki, that was right over here, showcasing some of their electric motorcycles. The new BMW, I think it's a moped or motorcycle, I don't know. Green cars right here, Hankook right over here, Alloy Gator, excuse me. And then if you were to go down this way, some like F1 type cars, Formula E cars right over here on this way. You could try out like the virtual demo of it. Over here would be custom Teslas. And then right where this blue tent is where Powerful Lithium would have been. Shout out to them. They had the Assault Dynamics bike right there. We've got a Tesla going party mode right here. Look at that. God damn. I forgot that Teslas can do that. That is an electric like vintage truck. I think it's a Ford truck. I can't remember. I passed it. Our booth was right here, right by the Sierra 4x4s. Actually, I'm lying. It was originally here, but things happen. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look who it is? I didn't know you were still here. I'm good. I'm reviewing this thing right here.
Go for it.
And this, what do you think? I say it's the Dark Knight of Ebikes.
Actually, how fast can it go?
I don't know. The battery isn't charged. It was being demoed all day. It's a 72 volt bike, 3,000 watt motor. The Vexcite, I believe, are one. I could be wrong. They have two models, but one took a spill because it was being demoed all day. So I'm doing this one here.
That's nice. Go for it.
Yeah. What?
Your side bag.
Oh yeah, thank you. And then we got the Cybertruck right here. Got the, is that a Sierra? I can't tell. I don't know off-road vehicles like that. And then if we were to turn around here, we would have some outdoor wrecks. Drift 8 was our neighbor at the expo the entire time. Shout out to them. I got to get a plate from them for my P51 just because, you know, got to support the homies. We got Jackrabbit right here. You can see some of the pallets. Jackrabbit, I feel bad for, you know, talking shit because, like, I thought they were silly bikes, but they're actually very fun and very practical. And then I wish I got some more information on these things. Like, I'm not a car guy, but these look like the cars and the trucks that like everyone is like importing from Japan for like $6,000. I know Tim Sessions, Session73's got one, but I'm a big fan of like these mini cars, these mini trucks right over here. I mean, if you're not really doing too much, but you still want a way to get around and maybe transport one or two things, you know, a whole Costco haul, I think those would be perfect. You know, save on gas. It's electric, of course. Someone scan the barcode for me and tell me what these are. Quick. Screenshot and scan the barcode. Thank you in advance. But towards this end, we had the electric skateboards. Shout out to Swift. Those are the homies. I gotta get a board for sure to check out and try on my own. This like pyramid style tent is like where they had the scooter and the unicycle demos and the races and all that jazz. I don't know how they do that. I could never. Let's crank it to mode 3. It's not full battery, so I'm not too scared. Oh, but the torque is there. The torque is for sure. Oh, that's a drop. Oh, nope, that's a slant. We should be okay. I'm being very careful. It's not my bike. Where are the pedals? Gotta put my feet somewhere. Alright, I think back here we should be okay to kind of open it up a bit more. Whoa! Careful on the turns. There's some shit on the ground. Whoa! Be careful with the car. Sorry about that, fellas. All right, straight shot. No one's coming. Ooh, boy. 32. Again. for a 72 volt 3000 watt motor, it can do more than 72, but the battery is worn down a bit. It's been demoed all day, but god damn. Whoo! Dude, this is so fun. Now that I got to open it up and like I did a whole like tour of the expo, this is impressive for sure. I mean, the battery's not fully charged, so I couldn't open it up all the way, but when I could, I sent it and it felt so nice. The throttle curve was real smooth. It picked up real nice. Suspension was good. The colors I'm a fan of. Hopefully I don't blow a fuse doing that, but no, this is for sure fun for a pre-production model. And after being demoed all 2 or 3 days at the expo,
We got 109 miles out of her today.
are you serious? What was it when you brought it in? Do you know?
What do you mean by that?
Like when you brought the bike before test rides, how many miles did it have? Do you know?
No, we didn't keep track yesterday. We kept track today.
How many? So how many today? Like start to now or so?
Total was 109. Yeah.
Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. It's a good looking bike. It rides great. Again, pre-production, worn out battery from demos.
Really took everything out of it.
No, I didn't want to do too much. I wanted to save it for this man over here. But for those watching, these are the guys behind this bike. Pre-production, there are some flaws. You know, it was demoed all day, so don't roast it too much. But what can you tell us about a launch date? Where can they find more information?
Yeah.
All that jazz.
So we launch on June 20th on Indiegogo.
Okay.
And we've got all our socials on our website at Vexcite Bikes.
I'll put it in the description or on screen.
Yeah, and for production, it really depends on how many orders. We either are going to be based out in Minnesota or California, depending on the orders. The most vague thing I can give you for delivery is end of year to early next year. And
Okay.
again, it's really dependent on the
So depending where you live, that'd be perfect. Because like let's say I order one, I'm on the East Coast and I get it like end of this year, early next year, I'll have it in time for like spring 2024 riding season. So I'll be good. Right now there's street tires. Any plans to like customize it with like dirt tires or off-road or?
Yeah, we'll have off-road tires as an option.
Okay.
It'll do good off-road. You know, not as good as a Sur-Ron or Talaria. It's not built for off-road specifically, but it'll handle it, no problem.
For sure. And like this, and you know, you got the beat up bike from the demo, you know, all due respect, like these are your first bikes, right? So nothing but improvements and nothing but going up from here. So I'm genuinely excited to see where you guys go from here. I appreciate you giving me a test ride, trying it out. And yeah, the lights are on, but the side panel over here is off, I think. But again, pre-production model. There's some kinks. Nothing is perfect on the first go, but overall, super fun bike. I'm nicknaming it the Dark Knight. I don't know about you guys, what on the website you guys are gonna do. This is the Dark Knight cycle for me. So thank you again so much. I'll leave their links and Instagram and everything like that in the description down below. But now, come here, man. It's your turn. Ristretto. I'll link your channel, your video down below so people can go check out his perspective and try it out. But yeah, I'll link him. It's your turn. Take it away. All right. Bang.